You've just got that one cue. Boom, I've seen the purple. This is Cadbury. Now what are you going to do for me? It's interesting to think, though, would this have been possible with a brand that didn't already have 50 years of an established identity? Was this possible because we, like the golden arches, the yellow and gold, the purple there, we have enough of a memory of a brand, and the brand has been on point for so many years, decades, that they can actually get away with just having a color, and we automatically start doing the association because I never see that color anywhere else. So you might have to, for this kind of commercial to succeed, so take Triple M. There's no color scheme I know of. I guess there's flames in the M's, maybe, but they don't have enough.
It's not that distinctive, though. You can't just look at that and you just go, that's 100% Triple M. Like, it's actually the logo that you see.
Yeah. So what if they had, so maybe you've got to earn the right to be silly and still make a memory. You've got to do the legwork, which is 5 years of just establishing brand, colors, logos, this.
Before you've got the right to play in the...
Now go do something silly, and you've got enough of a memory that people can trigger. That you've just got that one cue. Boom, I've seen the purple. This is Cadbury. Now what are you going to do for me? I see the gecko now is, maybe they did that enough that you see the gecko, you immediately go Geico. Do you have to establish an identity already, some trigger, or else do you just have to start with it? Hi, this is going to be horrible, but hi, this is Triple M. Here's a commercial for you about a singing giraffe. Like, do you have to?
Or you have a tattoo on the giraffe or something like that
that makes it part of the actual thing.
And that's for me, like when you're looking at a creative, you've got to have where the memory actually encodes.
Yeah.
You want your brand associated to it, or that is associated to, and that's where the gorilla. So you go Phil Collins to gorilla to Cadbury purple and Cadbury brand. That is how it flows. Whereas if you go, remember the crazy giraffe, there's no connect to anything else. I can't even recall the song, let alone the song which is a rock song, to a Triple M, which is a rock radio station.
Yeah.
So that's where the disconnect actually happens. So for me, it's an interesting point that you've got to have a branded asset that's distinctive enough that you can actually pair with it. So if you look at Geico Gecko or, the meerkats from Compare the Market, you've got to invest in these assets so much, so building a new memory takes a huge amount of effort and work to actually establish it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you got to remind and refresh consistently. So this is where brands they're continually changing their long-term branded assets. They're continually having to start from scratch and rebuild rather than reinvesting in the memories that people already have.
And you can earn that. I think McDonald's can change its theme song, but they don't. That's the joke. The brands who have earned the right to chop and change every 2 weeks because we've already got 50 years of deep memory for them, typically still don't. They still play the game where it's like, we're going to use one logo, one brand for 2 years. And then we're going to use da for years, even though we don't have to, just because we're still playing the game where we're going to build a really stupidly deep memory for you.
Totally.
Who did it well, kind of sidetrack, was Coles with the Down Down song.
Yeah.
I remember it came out, it was annoying, everyone did it, but they kept doing it for about 2 years. And recently, maybe about a year ago, they changed. And it really kind of irked me. It was like, okay, you took the time to build this. Now use it. Now I'm in. Okay, you got your Down Down song. Don't go to a different version of it now. Don't go to someone else. Keep being annoying, keep being silly, because every time I hear it, every time I go into your store, I sing it. Now you've built a memory network, use it. But then they switched to something else recently, and I'm like, oh, I missed my Down Down song.
Totally. But this is like to remind and refresh is the game. And, they've had the purple, which is so strong that's where you can pull and tie everything else together. That was kind of the anchor to the brand. Without that, it wouldn't have been anywhere near successful. But
that's all I think. When I think about the gorilla, I think about purple.
Yeah.
And then I go to Cadbury. So without that purple background.
Well, that's kind of your flow then, isn't it? You've got Phil Collins to gorilla to purple to Cadbury.
And it's an easy chain.
It's an easy chain.